if you know Satya Sai Baba, it's just a name. That's all. It's a consciousness. The consciousness is known by different names. Okay. In Islam, he's called Allah. In Christianity, it's called as Father of Jesus or whatever. So it's just a name. But the correction is, he is not just embodying me. He is embodying each one of you. That's the truth. Okay, it might look like a very flowery talk that I'm speaking right now. But I believe that's the truth. Okay. The problem is, how many of us have realized it? How many of us are ready? And how many of us have allowed that divine consciousness to express in its pure entirety? Okay. The problem is, I'll give you an example. ಈಗ ನಾವು ಒಂದು ಮನೆ ಕಟ್ಟಿರ್ತೀವಿ. Okay. We would have built a house and would have given it to rent for a tenant. It's our house. Okay, we have built with our sweat and blood, with all of the money, hard-earned money. We have built a house and we have given it to a tenant. Now, just because it's your house, can you go into that house anytime you want? Why? It's your own house. You have built it with a lot of money, lakhs of rupees spent on that. Every brick is yours. But you cannot enter that house. How do you enter? How will you enter that? First you have to go and knock the door. Then the tenant has to permit you. Then only you can enter. But it is your own house. Allah. Do you get the context? The divine is available for everyone. All are equal. Don't think that I'm just sitting here, I'm something special. Nothing. He is available for everyone. How many of you have left him inside? Permitted him inside? Adra mele a degree may not work with his expression. So what I have experienced all these years is, there are various degrees that I have left him inside. First I have to minus, because once he fills the room entirely. Okay, there's no space for you. And who is this you? We have to question. So, various degrees as I have left him inside, he has expressed it in a very exponential format, in a very miraculous. What we call as miracle is nothing. There is nothing called as miracle. But for us, we see things as miraculous because time and space is concocted. It's under his control. So I can say my life is a life of a guinea pig. Okay. So guinea pig gota?
Used for experiments.
Yes. Lab rat. So I have always believed that I'm a lab rat. Okay. Because I have never been allowed to decide on anything. Okay. Just put in the earth like this. In 30, ನಡೆಸ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಹೊರತು ನನಗೆ ಯಾವತ್ತೂ ಡಿಸೈಡ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಬಿಟ್ಟಿಲ್ಲ. And whenever I have taken decisions, it has failed royally. Okay, whenever I have thought that this is what I'm going to become, I have failed. So this process of awakening, what we so-called through Madhusudan Sai Baba had told once. He said, you are essentially divine, you are not human. You are essentially divine, but you have mistaken that you are a human. That's the truth. See, we think we become divine now. We become divine, we are already divine. We are becoming human, unfortunately. We have believed ourselves to be humans, hence we make all the mistakes. So this unbecoming stuff is what is humility is all about. So for me, I don't know for what reason, how I'm qualified to get into that experience, I don't know. I don't believe it. I don't remember any qualification as such, because this happened in 16 years. When I was 16 years, it happened. Because right now, all I know is Swami is going to use my life like a guinea pig. Maybe to inform you or make you understand or whatever, in whatever format you people can pick things from that, he's going to do, I guess. And Keshav Prasad Ji and Ashwin Ji, all friends, Pogabar on the curriculum, very but but they are all friends who are witness to, at least Ashwin is witness to a certain events that has been happening. So if I have to start, I started like a monkey only, like in the sense, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಒಂದು ಮಂಕಿ ಹೇಗೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೊಂದು ಚಂಚಲ ಸ್ವಭಾವ ಇರ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಅದಕ್ಕೊಂದು ಪರ್ಪಸ್ ಇರಲ್ಲ, ಅದಕ್ಕೊಂದು ಇವಾಗ ಈ ಕೊಂಬೆ ಮೇಲೆ ಕುತ್ಕೋಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನಿಸ್ತಾರೆ ಕುತ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ, ಟಕ್ ಅಂತ ತಲೆ ಮೇಲೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಕೊಂಬೆ ಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎಗರ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ದೇರ್ ಇಸ್ ನೋ ಸ್ಥಿರತೆ. ಸೊ ಐ ವಾಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಕ್ಟ್ಲಿ ಲೈಕ್ ದಟ್, ಎ ಮಂಕಿ, ಅಂಡ್ ಮಂಕಿ ವಿತೌಟ್ ಎನ್ ಅಂಬಿಷನ್. See, today when I look back, I understand that it's better I didn't have an ambition. Okay. Then I didn't have any, my range of life was 2 to 3 months. ನಾನು ಹಂಗೆ ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೆ, frankly speaking, 2-3 months ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಬದುಕೋದು ನಾನು ಅಂತ. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ನಾನು ಓದೋದು ಸರಿ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ. I was not studying well. So my lifespan I thought only till my next result from the exam. Beyond that, I didn't have any thoughts what to become, ಸೈಂಟಿಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು, ಆರ್ಟಿಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು, ಏನೂ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ ತಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ. ಸೊ ಆ ಒಂದು ಅವಸ್ಥೆಯಲ್ಲಿ 10th ವರೆಗೂ ಹೇಗೋ ತಳ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬಂದೆ ಜೀವನನ. ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಪುಷಿಂಗ್, ಓಕೆ, ವಿತ್ ಲಾಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಅಂದರೆ ತುಂಬ ಡಿಸ್ರೆಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟು, ಅಂದರೆ ಅಫ್ಕೋರ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಹಂಗಿತ್ತು. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಯಾರೂ ಅಷ್ಟು ಸೀರಿಯಸ್ ಹತ್ಕೊತಿರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಮನೇಲೂ ಅಷ್ಟೇ, ಸ್ಕೂಲಲ್ಲೂ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ದೋ ಐ ಹ್ಯಾಡ್ classmates and everyone, nobody was used to take seriously. So what happened? 16th, that is the 16th year, there is a 10th standard exam ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಹಾಲಿಡೇಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ, 2-3 months of golden period of time where you are before getting into the college. Okay, in that period of time, I remember it was a May month and scorching sun above and complete boredom, 100% boredom. ಹೇಗೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಸ್ ಯಾರು ಹತ್ರ ಇರೋರೆಲ್ಲ ಊರುಗಳಿಗೆ ಹೋಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಒನ್ ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಡೇ ಐ ಡಿಂಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಎನಿಥಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಡೂ. ಮಲ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಕ್ಕೂ ಮನ್ಸು ಬರ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಕುತ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಕ್ಕೂ ಮನ್ಸು ಬರ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಆ ಥರದ್ದೊಂದು ಅವಸ್ಥೆ. ಆ ಟೈಮಲ್ಲಿ ಐ ಸಾ ಒನ್ ಬುಕ್ ವಿಚ್ ವಾಸ್ ದೇರ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಮೆನಿ ಇಯರ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ಮೈ ಹೌಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಐ ಆಮ್ ನಾಟ್ ಎ ಟೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಬುಕ್ ಗೈ. ನನಗೆ ಕಾಮಿಕ್ಸ್ ನನಗೆ ಈಸಿಯಾಗಿ ಏನಾದ್ರು ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದ್ರೆ ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಓಕೆ. So I'm not like he's a bookworm. I mean, they're all very scholars. Okay, ನಾನು ಅವ್ರ ಮುಂದೆ ಏನೂ ಅಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಬಹಳ ವರ್ಷಗಳಿಂದ ಒಂದು ಬುಕ್ ಇದೆ. ದಟ್ ಬುಕ್ ವಾಸ್ ನೇಮ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ ಸಾಯಿಬಾಬಾ ದ ಹೋಲಿ ಮ್ಯಾನ್ ಅಂಡ್ ದ ಸೈಕಾಟ್ರಿಸ್ಟ್. ಸ್ಯಾಮ್ಯುಯಲ್ ಸ್ಯಾಂಡ್ವೇಸ್ ಅಂತ is a Harvard University professor who had written that book. So my eye fell on that. It was in the cupboard. ನೋಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಓಕೆ ಇದು ಬಹಳ ವರ್ಷದಿಂದ ಇದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ, ಅಂದರೆ ಔಟ್ ಆಫ್ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಡೂ ಐ ಥಾಟ್ ಲೆಟ್ ಮಿ ಸಿ ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ರಿಟರ್ನ್ ಇನ್ ದಟ್ ಅಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಐ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಟುಕ್ ದಟ್ ಬುಕ್. ಐ ಯೂಸ್ ಟು ಸ್ಟೇ ಇನ್ ರಾಜಾಜಿನಗರ್ ಅಟ್ ದಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ನಮ್ಮ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಫ್ಲೋರಲ್ಲಿ ಮನೆ ಇದ್ದಿದ್ದು. ಟೆರಸ್ಗೆ ಹೋದರೆ ದೇರ್ ಇಸ್ ಒನ್ ಪಾಮ್ ಟ್ರೀ ದಟ್ ಕೇಮ್ ಇನ್ ಬಿಟ್ವೀನ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಇಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಡ್ ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಡ್ ಇಟ್ಸ್ branches like that on the terrace. And our owner uncle had left one jute chair, old jute chair there. So ಮೇಲಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಆ jute chair ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು I started reading that book. Okay, I read only 3 pages in that, preface ಅಂತಾರಲ್ಲ. So when I read that, of course I was reintroduced to Baba. ಅಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೂ Baba is a photograph god. ಮನೇಲಿ when I was 2 years they are devotees. So ಎಲ್ಲ ಮನೆ ಹೇಳೋ ಥರ ನೋಡಪ್ಪ ದೇವರು ರಾಮ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಹನುಮಂತ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಇರೋದು, ಇವರು ಬಾಬಾ ಸ್ವಾಮಿ ಪ್ರಾರ್ಥನೆ ಮಾಡು ಅಂತ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಪ್ರಾರ್ಥನೆ ಮಾಡತ್ರ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಹೆಲ್ತ್ ಕೊಡು, ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಬುದ್ಧಿ ಕೊಡು, ಇಷ್ಟರಲ್ಲೇ ಸೀಮಿತವಾಗಿತ್ತು. ಇಟ್ ವಾಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಎ ಹಾರ್ಟ್ ಟು ಹಾರ್ಟ್ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ ವಾಟ್ ಹಿ ಈಸ್. ಸೊ ಹಾಗಿದ್ದೆ ಆವಾಗ ನಾನು ಆ 3 pages ಓದಿದಾಗ ಐ ಗಾಟ್ ರೀಇಂಟ್ರಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಟು ಬಾಬಾ. ವೈ? ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಹಿಯರ್ ಸ್ಯಾಮ್ಯುಯಲ್ ಸ್ಯಾಂಡ್ವೇಸ್ ಸ್ಪೀಕ್ಸ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ವೈ ಸತ್ಯ ಸಾಯಿ ಬಾಬಾ ಇಸ್ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಟುಡೇ ಅಂತ. Out of all everyone, yet why he is important, how he has brought a renaissance. So he speaks of various renaissance periods. ಇಂಡಸ್ಟ್ರಿಯಲ್ ರಿನೈಸೆನ್ಸ್, ರಿಲಿಜಿಯಸ್ ರಿನೈಸೆನ್ಸ್. ಗೊತ್ತಾ ರಿನೈಸೆನ್ಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾ? ರಿನೈಸೆನ್ಸ್ ಕ್ರಾಂತಿ, ಕೈಂಡ್ ಆಫ್ ರೆವಲ್ಯೂಷನ್, ಬಟ್ ನಾಟ್ ದ ಕ್ರಾಂತಿ ಅಂದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ನಾವು ತುಂಬಾ ಹೋರಾಟಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಆ ಹೋರಾಟದ ಕ್ರಾಂತಿ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಅದು ಕ್ರಾಂತಿನೇ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್. ಸೊ ಇದೇನಂದ್ರೆ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಎ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಫ್ ಮೈಂಡ್ ಸೆಟ್. ಸೊ ಅಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೂ ಜನ ಒಂಥರ ಇದ್ರು, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಇಂಡಸ್ಟ್ರಿಯಲ್ ರಿನೈಸೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಯಿತು, ಮಷೀನ್ಸ್ ಬಂತು. So people started thinking differently, a different kind of job came. Then there's a religious renaissance that happened. So every renaissance there's a change in mindset. But Baba brought in a spiritual renaissance, and he was the leader of the spiritual renaissance. And after Baba came, what he has written is, and this is just, I'm giving a gist of what he has written. He told half of the world's population is not brutes because of Baba. So many devotees he made, and all these devotees are service-minded devotees. They are not ordinary devotees. Every devotee has a service-mindedness, and that transformed people. So he said, half of the world are not brutes because of Satyasai devotees. So okay, this I just read. One thing, I got reintroduced to Baba. Second thing, very strangely, I was attracted to English grammar. Okay. It's very strange, I'm telling you. Because I had never thought about like that.